Alright. Alright, hello guys. Welcome to game number 2 in this best of 3 tiebreaker match between Archaea and Godar, here played on the map Summit with Archaea on the lead 1-0. My name is Blind, and with me I have REDDOG.
Yeah, hello guys. We are going into round 2 here on Summit of Archaea and Godar. Godar being aliens this time, and Archaea obviously being Marines. We got 3 of Archaea Marines in Computer Lab and 2 over in Ventilation, meeting up with Duty and Heracles that are just sitting in Pipe Junction. We got Vok going between the walkway over there in Crossroads and the center of Crossroads, and meanwhile in Summit Reception / Flight Control, Alcalde being very sneaky. Oh, getting tagged from Karuyo and Tane from across the way, so not sneaky enough.
Oh yeah, I know it's there. And another interesting opening back here. Actually, not a single Marine have been sent to Crossroads. This is really unusual as an opening. Also, they're really playing a lot of mind games. I love this. By 2 top teams playing tons of mind games. We see a nice job by Heracles and Mendas taking down the Marine Complet, but he will not be able to take it down. Godar's really trying, I guess, to work on their excessive RT biting, but I think Archaea will use the positioning to prevent that.
You know what I really like about Archaea? I mean, just look at the spread so far, you know, on the map. They are, you know, they spread really well in the beginning of the game. I love their openings, and this could actually, I mean, really help them later on in the game.
Yeah. I mean, they're really trying to position themselves to prevent any of those skulks to get close to comp lab or ventilation. Now flight control will go down, we see recycle going off, and talking about a little bit about the Godar opening it. Again, they went just basically what you see as a standard opening for many teams, going 1 RT, hydro it up, go carapace as fast as possible, there we go, it's up here before the 2-minute mark, and from there try to see where it goes. But against a defensive opening, not aggressive at all from Archaea, they could easily have squeezed in an additional RT in crevice, and it would profit fairly soon. So there was an opportunity they did not grab.
Nice, Karuyo doing a little bit of attacking there in Computer Lab, but gets taken down by Heracles. But he took down one of the skulks. Heracles now moving into Computer Lab, doing a little bit of biting there on that RT, 78%. Fana coming around the corner and completely taking him out. Meanwhile, over in Crossroads, Skugan and Ray up against Vok, and Skugan knows that Vok is there, peeking down into the nothingness, and ends up moving away with Ray and Fana into Summit Reception.
Oh, dogfight 1v1 in ventilation, lots of map packs by Scribe, and Kuro is picking the axe. He does go down.
7% on Mendas there, and look, 3 Marine push in crevice. Nice response there by Godar.
Wow, holding off the RT, defending it in crevice. Actually, I think they killed 4 Marines in total now.
Yeah, and that is something Scram does not like to happen. When I chatted with him, he reminded me that, you know, the most important thing on the map, he said, was a Marine that was alive.
Yeah, that's the most valuable resource you have as a commander. I mean, I completely agree with that, just from the commander role, because the only thing that gives you map control is actually Marines in the field. It's not turrets, it's not phase gate, it's the Marines, it's the players. And if they die, every Marine lost loses you a little piece of map control, because it will take you a really heavy amount of time to get him back in the field in the position you want him to have.
Seeing Skugan and Karuyo now doing little pot shots down across Data Core against Vok. Over on the other side, we got Ray and Tane in flight control, moving into Summit Reception and into Crevice, trying to snipe down this RT. Javal coming there as a Gorge, healing that up. They're going to have to go there and try to take him down.
Off the move, so we have 3 Marines, Summit Reception. Menas was trying to distract one of those Marines by the flight control, but it's not working. They stick together, 1 Skulk already going down, but still so many Skulks also coming from behind. Oh, that's really close.
Oh!
And well, look at how confident Mendes was. He didn't even help in the fight, he actually finished off the RT in flight control. That's how confident Godar was in defending Crevice there.
Yeah. Defended Crevice, we saw Duty get taken down by Carrillo over in ventilation underneath the panels there. And look, Skugan and Carrillo now coming in data core with Godar completely responding to this and taking them down. Godar playing a very strong alien game right now. Archaea, I think, losing a lot of the... Oh, actually, they're pretty even with engagements if I look at the map. Just seems that Godar is winning more.
Honestly, Archaea Scrime's opting to get Armor 2 before Weapon 2. Against Skulks it's really good, against Fates he would prefer Weapon 2, but it's early in the game, no chance for Fates at all, so I think this is a good idea. Or it might be a good idea, let's see how it turns out. But what you need to consider by going Armor 2 first, you need to make sure that you will have enough resources to also get Weapon 2 as soon as the Fates end. Otherwise, if you're not sure or if you want to get more other upgrades, I think Weapon 2 could be more effective against high life forms, but... Well, it's completely up to Scrime, and he's proven he can try out many of those really cool strategies and make them work, and that's a really important part. Not just try something out, also think about the follow-up and what is required to make this work. So let's see how this will follow.
Yep, we've seen that in Crossroads, Godar had assist chain going in there. That has been removed. They have sisted into data core. There's the Crags going down, 38 or down already, 38% grown on this hive. We do have a lurk on the field. That's Mendas.
Just one lurk like usual by Godar. I mean, the standard lurk would be Grissy or Icefell. Those are the two standard lurks which are not on the lineup today for Godar. So Mendas is taking the role for them, and they really usually Godar relies heavily on their Fate play. Having 4 Fates on the field, and what they need to do is actually get to this timing. They still have 3 RTs, which is good income for them. And so Archaea still has this timing window to kill most of that and maybe get a hive done or kill harvesters and prevent that Fate timing. And I think that's gonna be the crucial, next 3-4 minutes gonna be really crucial here.
Yeah, we saw just a little bit ago over in sub-access, Heracles fighting that RT, forcing Scram to get out. Heracles got him down to 17%, and then forcing Scram to basically re-health from the army, so losing some time in that command chair.
Ana working alone versus Crevice, 2 Skulks in here, only 29%. So this harvester will go up, and the shotguns are in the field.
Oh boy.
4-man pressure.
Oh boy.
timing push versus that hive, and the aliens are split around the map. They all have to go. One in flight control cannot help. One coming from behind. Actually, Godar is still able to get most of the players, but a lurk. Oh my God, Mendes almost going down. There's not much he can do if he gets pushed right now.
Yeah, that Spaniard better be careful.
First one going down.
Skogan, nice bone wall catching Ray. Look at that. Oh,
that was great.
That was beautiful bone wall.
Wow.
Oh man, and that 4-man push has been pushed back. Skogan now the last one getting rolled at the bottom of that ramp. Very nice.
Completely didn't work out at all for Archaea. I mean, that was stellar defense. Godar was stellar. Also, that bone wall, just making sure they have only one less player in that fight is so big. Actually, they killed the first player really fast. The lurk didn't die. The Marines over committed there by trying to get the lurk down, and they brought themselves in a position where the Skulks had an easier play and taken out. That was really great defense. I have to repeat myself there. I love the play by Godar.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Now we're seeing 2 Marines over in Summit Reception. Fana and Ray moving into Crevice. They're going to try to hack at that Harvester over there. 2 Marines in Crossroads. Skugan and Carrillo. Blink has been completed for Godar. And let us see what is going on in the Fade situation. Heracles, Vok, Duty, and Alcalde all are close to having 50 to go Fade. That Harvester and Crevice just gets taken down. Ray and Fana not being stopped as they move into Atrium.
Oh, that's exactly the fearsome moment. Even after losing the 4-man shotgun pressure group, they're now working on all those RTs. Nice bone wall again, defending reactor core, but they also have 2 Marines on the
beautiful
carapace.
That was a beautiful kill there, and yeah, like you said, Carapace has gone down while that was going on over in Reactor Core. Ray and Fana just shooting up the place in Atrium. Oh! Mandas just down! The Spaniard is down!
Oh, that hurts. Oh my god. Go there, they have to watch out not to fall apart right now. They're so short away, so close to those 4 Fates. And we know what Godar can do with the 4 Fate play.
Oh, yeah.
That's the trademark 4 Fate, completely domination style. But nice pressure here by Archaea, killing that Harvester, killing the Carapace Shell, slowing it a little bit down.
Yeah,
and going for a 3-man pressure again.
Yeah, Tane, Skugan, and Karyu moving in through Glass Hallway. They're going to meet Heracles, who gets a shotgun to the face and moves right back into the vents. Mandas not lucky at all as he dies in Glass Hallway. Scan going down in Reactor Core to help these Marines out. Tane, Karyu, and Skugan taking out those Hydra farms, and this RT there is going to be toast. Fana on the other side, taking down Alcalde, sending him into the crevice as he moves in on the west side of Atrium and applies that pressure. This is a 3-1 pinch.
Now Carapace is on a way that's really important to get up when the Fates come out. They need this Carapace for the Fates, otherwise, oh, Volk so low as a Fate, that's exactly what can happen if you don't have Carapace. There you go, now it's finished, you can take the upgrade, and they need to get those in the field really as soon as possible. Otherwise, Archaea, you can see it right now, they're dictating it. They're dictating the game at this moment. They know exactly what's going on. And if that phase gate comes up in Reactor, this is a super stronghold to actually between both highs. That's really, I mean, Godar has to get rid of that gate.
Yeah, this is gonna be really bad for Godar. I mean, that phase gate is just going to allow Archaea to stream in there and have such a short way into phase gate and crossroad under attack by Mandas.
There's not much he can do. Maybe better go for those RT hunting with Ray and Fana on the RT defense. The other 3 Marines, Skugan, Korbu, and Tane, a little bit more on the offense. They're camping a little bit in Reactor Core. They want the Fate to come in. Look at this trap! Oh my god! Well, almost going down. Woo. Could really see how they were sneaking around the corner, and even one player faced back, maybe even baiting the Fate to let him hear the flash sound of the phase gate to check out how many are there. I don't know, I would give them that.
You know, with what you said earlier as well, where you know, Archaea loves to dictate fights. That is so true. Scram really loves to make the other team do what he wants. And it's uncanny how he can actually do that and move them around the map. Whether it's knowingly or unknowingly to them.
Yeah, that's true. That's part of being the commander. You wanna really say, hey, that is my game plan, I want to follow it up, I might just force my opponent to do that. Like, I'm forcing what high fish needs to take, but just by placing 2 Marines in the right time, in the right spot, and all this kind of moves. But look at here, Godar is taking advantage of the split of those Marines. 2 Gravis working on this RT, there's actually almost the whole alien team working on that phase gate.
Beautiful.
And they need to... Yeah, there was beautiful timing there, and they knew they need to take it out. And if they can also get Crossroads out...
Oh man! Look at this! 4 fades of Godar up against this phase gate. Here comes Tane and Korea around the corner. They gotta be careful. Blow it up and get out of there, guys!
Oh, there's still 4 fades. They need to take him out. They can't do it.
Oh man, they gotta be careful. Cannot lose
Only
a fade
one
in this
left.
engagement. Tane down. Korea is down! Great job! Godar turning it around.
That is exactly what they needed to do.
That's
just
what you
waiting for the Marines to screw up their positioning and then take advantage out of it. Kill those phase gates, and now Archaea, what Scryme has to do is he just constantly needs to send 2 or 3 Marines to cross and get his phase gate back. That's really important. If Godar can deny it, they can gain all this map control they want to.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at this. They're now moving into ventilation. They're doing a little bit of RT harassing there. RT harassing happening in flight control. The phase gate has been put up. There is a robotics factory that has been just dropped in Crossroads as well. We're going to see arcs on the field.
Not turrets. I would say turrets. Arcs may be in a late game option, but I think Scryme has turrets on mine to help defending those phase gates. They can be really nasty to fades. It forces you to get some gorges on the field to buy bomb, but they're really slow and easy to snipe and to detect early on. So just fades hitting a phase gate like I did before, it's a lot harder if you just have 1-2 Marines coming defend something. But look at that, base rush again, 3 fades with that group.
15% on that observatory. Now Godar's turning it on. They're getting Archaea on the defense. There's a blueprint of a CC in Crossroads not built yet. They just built the robotics factory. We might see those sentries that you said. Duty almost getting killed. 10% health in Summit reception.
Yeah, I think the big story right now for Archaea is they're sitting on 2 extractors only. They need to recap so heavily. They cannot afford anything else. They just need to go and get those RTs back.
Oh!
Was this a fade? It almost looked like a fade.
It looked like a fade, but I didn't see. No, it wasn't a fade.
No, it was a skulk. It was.
Yeah, it was a skulk. Boy, yeah, it looked like a fade to me. I was like, I was about to call it. Yeah, over down in some access. Yeah.
Yeah, there was Mendas. I mean, he was the former Lurk, so no chance he was Pyrrhus fade. So.
Look at this. Over in Crossroads, 3 fades just wrecking stuff around. Coroyo up against Heracles. Oh! Heracles going down with a shotgun blast to the face!
He missed the call to go out. You saw the other 2 fades just went home and he stayed on target. He was a little bit too greedy. One swipe too much can be, well, it can mean your death. And here we go. Now they're turreting up Crossroads to make sure they will hold it.
There it is. Yes, he stayed on target. Sometimes that works out, by the way.
Yeah.
So in if you're fighting a Death Star, so in sub access, we're seeing that the fades came in here trying to wreck some stuff, and Archaea responding, sending those fades out of there. Still, Archaea on the defense. I mean, they have established some really good control in Crossroads.
Yeah, that's right. They cannot push out for the moment. They play defensively. They're trying to trap fades in Summit, for example. Oh, both fades are blinking through that trap.
Better run, man. That's a
boy.
gauntlet. Nice bone wall there.
Yeah, you can see how they look on the minimap. They know exactly where to go. They really try to do so, but they missed the chance. And those turrets already got 2 kills.
Here we go. We see
really
Bach
annoying.
right behind those turrets. He's working on that turret battery.
On the mech first. Yeah, so it looks like Archaea's taking bad initiative in this match. Godar was really dictating it for a moment. After they killed both phase gates, 4 fades in the field, they were dictating it. And now Archaea just holding on, getting turrets out, getting those RTs recapped back to 4. And that's what they need. They need a minimum of 4 extractors alive so they can keep tacking up. And those turrets are really helpful for them. Also the max, they can use max to rebuild those RTs. And if they can just defend right now, they can go on slow pressure again on ventilation crevice as we've seen right now. Not overcommit, not to send too many Marines out there, so you don't lose your gate. And then just keep on playing and getting those jetpacks in the field.
Yeah, armor 3, weapons 2 for Archaea. Seeing a nice little skirmish push in Crossroads. They're really trying to work on that sentry, but you know what? With that one Mac there,
yeah,
it's actually doing a really good job. He should get a medal.
It's buying so much time for the Marines to come back and defend it.
Yeah,
that's really annoying as a fade. When you fade, that's you need, you know, you would love to grind the gate there or something else. That's why they look at that. They're using the Gorge right now. They know they need to do something.
Oh!
And oh my God!
Oh no! Oh no! 2
Holy.
fades and a Gorge down in Crossroads. Oh, that really sets them back. Oh, that wasn't good.
That was almost that seemed a little bit all-inish what they just did there. They stayed on target. They wanted to rush it with the Gorge. They also used the Gorge in the main base at the same time. It was well coordinated, but even better defended by Archaea. Wow.
Oh, wow. And we are... Oh, boy. That really is going to set Godar back. Prototype lab has been completed. Check out in Pipe Junction. They do have a Shift Crag base over there. But now with most of their life forms taken out, this is going to give Archaea the chance they need to shift the momentum of this game and go on the offense. Fana and Skogan taking out the Harvester and Reactor Core. They're going to move in and pressure Atrium.
Yeah, I'm still thinking what I could have tried to do instead of bouncing the head into Crossroads. That's exactly what Scrime tried to force Godar into, and they went for it. And Scrime must be really happy right now since it worked out perfectly for him.
Yeah, I can see a big smile on his face.
Yeah. It's just great for them because otherwise Godar could have just dropped flight control and forced the Marines to go in attack. And it would be the kind of the other scenario, you know, vice versa. Scribe forced the aliens engagements, or Godar could have also did the same trick. Oh, look at this nice buy bomb, Heracles. Finally the turret's going down.
Finally, turrets are down in Crossroads. We got 2 fades that blinked into sub-access. Skogan and Koryu taking care of that and making them run away. And here comes the turrets again in Crossroads. All that to take it down, and so easy to put it right back up.
I also see some random mechs around the field, like Complab, to rebuild those RTs and repair them. Just using AI units to hold on. Godar needs to get those fades back in the field. They have 2 again. Mendas actually used a T-Risk fade. I'm not sure if that was a nice move. He's obviously saving for. Oh my god, he's really there. He gets trapped. Oh! In pipe junction, look at that, he's still alive. Oh god, how did he get out of there?
He's gotta blink the heck out of there, that's what he did. Oh! 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 He gets tagged! By Skogan! From the doorway! Oh no!
It's probably cursed. I said he get out of there. How could he
Shut
get out?
up, Clyde! Oh my god, Skogan, Fana, and Koryu in data core, and Godar scrambling to do some defense. Tane, Fana taking down Duty and Mendas again. Skogan taking down an egg as they get out of there. Jetpacks, you know, have been completed. We're seeing Heracles in Crossroads.
Taking it out all of there. Look at the kills he's getting there.
Command station under attack.
Do you still have one fade on the field? Yeah, tons of resources lost right there.
And Mendas can go Pyrrhus fade again in just 1 tick.
Oh god, oh my god.
they're still in there. I mean, Archaea, if they're down to constantly 3 RTs or something, they keep the rest biting up. I mean, look at that, 16 RTs kill. I mean, Godar can do better, but Archaea played heavily defensively, so you can't just go and walk into the Marines. But just considering the style Archaea's playing here on the defense, 16 RT kills is pretty good. So, and they now went for number 17. They hold him down to about 3-4 extractors. I'm pretty sure Scrime would love to have more of those, and they constantly have to invest in those, rebuilding those turrets. And that's like the 3rd time he's building this turret farm there, and he's completely out. He spent all his resources in there. But it's still okay. Ammo 3 is up, Jetpack's already in the field, so he can be fine with that.
Godar, Vok taking down Ray over in Computer Lab. That RT is gonna end up going down. We're seeing Fana with a jetpack chasing Heracles as a skulk. Mendas coming in to back him up, and now Fana's on the defensive. Very low on health. Health packs being dropped over in flight control. We're seeing a little bit of skirmish happen there with Tane as Vok and Duty really try to get him down. There goes a nano shield on him, and Vok really low. He's got to get out of there! 5%! Holy sh... Oh, God.
Those Archaea players, as they were saying, Weapon 3 would have been enough to kill that fade.
Yep.
5%.
Yeah.
So...
I honestly wouldn't have been surprised if Tane shot his shotgun, the bullets turned in midair, 90 degrees, and smacked him in the back. Because that's how Archaea plays. They do just some amazing shots. Mendas over in sub-access, taking down the observatory by himself. Ray coming around the corner, taking a couple shots at him.
There's action all over the map. It's really hard right now to choose a place to watch. Crevice, they went A2 right now. Fade down in sub. Ventilation went down. Oh my god, this is just action all over the place here. And the jetpacks keep falling, even to Skulk. So this is just great by Godar. They keep on fighting, even after losing all those fades. They're coming back. I mean, they still have 2 fades in the field. They lost their honor saver. This is a blow maybe for the later game, but we already are in the late game. 25 minutes in almost.
Yeah.
And still hard to say who's gonna win.
I seriously, yeah, I've been thinking that too, Blind. I'm just like, okay, usually at this point, especially 25 minutes in, I'm like, okay, I think this team's gonna win. But Godar is just going nuts and playing their hearts out. Yeah, they've had some losses, but I mean, they are slowly gaining that back. They just lost a Harvester just now, by the way, so they're sitting on 2 with 1 being grown. They need to keep the res flow alive to stay in this game.
Yeah, that's right. They have Reactor Core back up. They lost it before again. Can redrop Crevice, but they have to spend so much rest in those RTs, rebuilding those Harvesters. And they cannot get a grab off Crossroads. Crossroads is too heavily defended, especially with those turrets, with the max, and the players able to face it instantly there. I think this game is tending over for Archaea here. I mean, they have the jetpacks in the field, they have armor 3. If they can get also weapon 3 up sooner or later, even an Honors wouldn't be too much of a deal here.
Banantane again in Reactor Core, 58% on that Harvester. On the other side of the map, Haruyo in Summit Reception, sniping down those Sis in Crevice. We have a blueprint down for an RT. The RT does go down in Computer Lab. Skoogin there trying to take down Alcalde. He does have a jetpack, shotgun blast to the face, and that RT gets redropped.
Wow, what a long game. I see Skulks and RTs dying, exploding everywhere. And those 2 Marines still alive here. Tane and Fana, the dream team, usually you see all over the time, even with nano shield support and everything. Kept alive also with welder support. No Fate is able to take them out at the moment, since they only have 2. But they will try, they keep trying. Mendas and Volk. In this battle of titans, actually.
You know, looking at the res, Volk sitting at, you know, almost 60 res as a Fade right now. We also have 45 for Duty and 43 for Alcalde. So, you know, if they can get another RT, get that RT established in Reactor Core, push those guys out of there, get to 3 RTs again, hopefully get the one in ventilation maybe. They'll be probably trying to get out those, Fades out on the field.
Rush. I'm sorry, bad rush, too gorgeous. Okay. Heracles and Raivol going for the upgrades. The arms are going down, there's no upgrades.
Upgrades are down for Archaea. Here comes Godar. Mendas, Volk, and Yavol. I mean, he's just bombing everything.
Oh my god, that was a great move. Oh my, what a timing. No
Here we go!
Those jetpackers, they can't go, they have to rebuild an arm slave, or they will just die in 2 swipes.
Station under attack.
There goes an IP. Oh my god! Is down! Oh my god! Oh my god! Go, Godar! Go, 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 go!
Wow! Can you believe that?
Oh my god!
Was about to just take it. There was almost no hope left for Godar and then do this. Wow!
Oh,
what a
wow.
Oh my god!
They are dead! Godar wins! There's no more IPs! Oh, oh my god! Oh my god!
What just happened?
Oh my god!
Goodness!
Godar, amazing!
Wow.